Oops, I forgot to go live on YouTube. Hey, we're live now on YouTube. Anyway, okay, I'm really excited about that too. We're talking about flow state and just kind of grooving, and we have this that we're about to do with Sir Earl Tune from Cool and the Gang, and we're just gonna kind of like feel it out. Just like I love that. I love that. In the chat. Whoa, we really are. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. A gypsy band, say more. Are they gypsies? Awesome. Oh, they got like a residency, like a lockdown. Those are my favorite. Double album? Are they signed? So they're paying for it out of pocket or investors? Yeah. Use my facility, I take the money and make the art. I don't know. No, I don't ask questions. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say Atmos is what you mean by immersive, right? Mm, fun. I'm so jealous. I love that. I love that. That's so awesome. You guys are kicking butt over there, huh? Do you wanna see something crazy? It looks like that's my studio behind me. It is not. It is a door. This studio, look, everything's just like cement. It's just all huh? Oh, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy in here. Yeah, it's like all of the carpets are like torn up and all of us we had to move our whole condo to like the front part. It's just wild, but it'll be good for us to like go through stuff. You would be surprised how much you accumulate over, baby, how long have we been here? 8 years? Yeah, 8, 9 years. Hey, will you come in here for a sec? Oh, just say hi. Look how hot my husband is. It's like ridiculous. Danny. Sorry.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you too.
He's running off to a radio station because he's such a cool guy.
Not so much, but yeah, nothing, nothing. I'm just here in spirit and sending some good vibes, man. And no, 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 no. It's
He's
just a meeting, and then yeah,
he's just so charismatic. They're like, "Will you please just talk to people?"
no,
I don't know what he's going
not
for.
at all. Yeah.
Babe, we are matching.
It is
High
kind of
five.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, you can go to your meeting now.
All right, enjoy the chaos of the flood plain.
The Great Flood of Casa Evil.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good. It's just crazy right now.
Oh wait, Sammy just watched 42. Sammy's
Oh,
never met you before. No, it's the first time.
how's it going,
He's our
Sammy?
favorite.
You just watched 40. That's cool.
42, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that he was in 42? Just curious. Because I didn't know. Like when we first started dating, he was like, "Yeah, I'm an actor." I'm like, "Okay, everyone says that in this town." I'm like, "How nice for you." No, I had no thoughts about it. I wasn't like, "Oh, he's an actor." But when I was on a plane flying home and it came on and we had been hanging out for a while. I'm like, "Oh shit." He's like an actor.
Harrison Ford, he's an up and comer.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
He's going
I think he's
places.
gonna be all right. And well, we never worked together on set. We were there different days. But I met him at the premiere, and just one of the sweetest, coolest human beings you would want him to be. Like he was just so gracious and cool with me. And like when I walked up to him, like through his security, and I was like, "Excuse me, Mr. Ford," and he turned around and called me by my character name, and he just grabbed me and gave me a big hug and told me how good I was. Like just paid me a compliment. And it was just,
He remembered
it was super super cool.
so sweet. And Chadwick Boseman,
Yeah,
Link and Chad
yeah,
rode out. They were good. They were friends.
yeah, we got super cool doing
Yeah.
that. He was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he did.
yeah.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah. Yeah. You ran into him at Kimmel, right? And he was like, "Hey, we should go get a drink," and he knew he was sick at that time, but nobody else did.
He didn't tell me. He didn't divulge that to me. We just had some good chats. But
Yeah. I'm
all
like,
right, let me
oh,
get out of here and
okay,
go do
love
this
you,
thing.
babe. Have fun.
All right, love you.
Go kick some butt.
It was good seeing you, buddy. Yeah, we'll keep it later. And everybody else, you guys have a good one. Take it easy. All right, be good.
Okay, I will. I'm not gonna be. Tell me to be good. Yeah, yeah. It was a great film. I mean, it went. It was like broke records for sports films. 42 did. It was such a great experience for him. But yeah, it's just interesting because Link was very like, oh, he was already Black Panther at that point when he was like, hey, let's go get a drink. And I think Link thought he was just being like doing the thing where people are just like, oh, we should hang out sometime, sure, but he actually meant it, and then he passed away. Yeah. Yeah. Really? What's your mission still? Thanks. It does. Well, yeah, it's not only is it enjoyable, it's actually imperative for our well-being. We are pack creatures. Like, what was it like the blue states and the red state, like not politically, but I mean the people who live the longest. Yeah, yeah. They're like one of the reasons that these people and this community live longer and healthier and happier lives, was everyone knows diet, they grow their own food. So it's clean. They live in a city that looks familiar. It looks like San Francisco where it's vertical. So you have to keep walking up the steps, so you're moving your body. But the one element that people miss with the longevity and quality of life is community. They have a community because they need each other, you know, and it actually was a major part of, you know, us staying happy and healthy. Like we need community. We do. I always understood that like conceptually, but it wasn't until only a couple years ago when I was like, "Oh, I realized I was only letting people know, like, as much about me as I wanted them to." Like, I was cool with a bunch of people, but I never really, really let people in like that. And it's different. It's a better life experience. You need to have, like, your tribe. You know, even my neighbors, like, when the flood happened, Link was out of town. Trevor, you know, our neighbor ups that lives above us, he came down. He was talking to the plumbers, and he was, like, bringing us towels and, like, he's the one who showed me where the emergency water shut-off valve was for the building. Like, I don't know what we would have done without Trevor. If you don't know your neighbors, you are doing yourself a disservice. Mhm. Oh, no, my computer is dying. That's not good. Wait. Okay. Ooh, have you started learning it on guitar? Good. Heck yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, can you hold it down for a second? I'm gonna see if I can find the charger for the computer. Everything's so displaced. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. Hmm. Hmm. Think, think. Hmm. I'm wine and your whiskey, yeah. Oh my god, this is crazy. But it ain't easy. I guess I'm scared. Your whiskey, yeah. Oh, do 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 do. Maybe another time, another life. Wouldn't burn out like. Oh, it worked. I'm so scared. Mm. One wine and your whiskey, yeah. Okay. Just gonna move everything up. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. And I'm whiskey, yeah. It's gonna be a little further away. That's fine. You need to come up though. Oh, God. Lingers on the lips. You're the one that you take and sip. Whoa. This is fine. Don't even worry. And I'm whiskey, yeah. Hi. Yeah. Is it a bad idea to charge your MacBook with a iPhone charger? Should we ask Todd? Yeah. 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 Oh, you have the wait, the 17 is the newest. That's brand new. What's different about it? Yeah, I don't know. This is it says it I just asked Claude, it said it'll be fine, but it's like it's just gonna charge very slowly. So I'll just dim my lights. How about that? Yeah. I will survive. I won't be able to see you guys well, but yeah. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Hey, do you want to do that this or that that I sent you? I can't use my phone because it's I don't I mean, no. Yeah, it should be in our text, right? I'm one and you're with sorry. I panicked. Yeah, it's a would you rather, which is the same thing or this and that. Oh my stars, that's such a good question. Meet my I well, if I want to meet my great grandchildren because that means I would have had children. Right? I'm gonna be like, listen, don't be an a-hole. You know, like, I don't know. What are kids gonna be like then? You know? Yeah. But if you met your great grandparents, I bet they could give us advice that we didn't know we needed. Olive oil, boy. Oh, that's rich culture. Wait, you're so right. I read something the other day. I want more on this. We're gonna keep going. I read something the other day that was like, people This is so stupid. I don't remember exactly what he said, but this guy was like, everybody talks about like, cultural appropriation and how we would just be out here appropriating everybody. But he was like, as a Caucasian man, I just got invited to a gender reveal party for a dog, and I'm pretty sure we stole that from no one. That is a completely Caucasian cultural thing to do. I was like, we're not appropriating nobody. We have culture. We have gender reveal parties for our dogs. We do have culture. I mean, the Vikings are white people, Irish people. Yeah. You guys are welcome, potatoes, God real I said it before, God really did his thing with potatoes. Delicious. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Irish, I'm German, but Samir is like culturally so rich. I mean, you've got the Mediterranean, you've got the good food, the olive oil, you've got the Latin sense of community, well, Mediterranean community too. The community, the dance, the music, I don't know. I'm imagining like my big fat Greek wedding, even though you're not Greek, but my family's kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. She's so Midwestern. She doesn't seem Midwestern to me. I don't know. She's lovely. I've just met her for the fun. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the people who did leave the Midwest really early, I feel like a lot of times they never really belonged in the Midwest. Like, I overdressed for LA. Could you imagine me in Indiana? I like people were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. Just go with it." Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I went to my doctor's office the other day and I was just like, they were like, "Hey, Victoria, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, I've only been there like twice." And they're they're like, "We remember because like, where are you going? Like, your dress is so cute." And I'm like, "I'm going to the doctor's office." They're like, "What do you wear at the grocery store?" I'm like, "A gown, obviously." If you're picking out something to wear for the day, we might as well just like wear something. I buy clothes a lot, and so I need to justify my spending. Not my spending. Yeah. I wonder what your grandparents would say. Oh, wait, what's the next question? Also on this forever. More time. What? Definitely. Time is money. Make no mistake. Yeah. Yeah, that one was easy. Rewind. We have a pause button. Just stop. The world is going to continue. It's called meditation, but definitely rewind, but not what would you do if you did rewind it? You only are watching it. You can't go relive it, right? Rewind it. No, I wouldn't do that. Can't hit rewind. Oh, wait. And life's like an hourglass glued to the table. Can't hit rewind, but they do my head in my hand. Remember that song? And breathe, oh, breathe. Michelle Branch? Who sang that? But you're right, there is no rewind button. But I wouldn't change anything because even the things that you think that you would changed? Oh, Sammy, you're right. He was staying with his mom that first night. Oh, don't have guilt for that. Yeah, it is. It's 3 a.m. It's called breathe. Yeah. Everything happens the way that it needs to happen. I really believe that because even the things that we think are, just absolutely unfavorable, you don't know what that's setting you up for. Like, I was talking to Nikki this morning and she was telling me about how when she's on a plane, she headphones up. She does not want to talk to people. But there's this girl she was sitting next to and just kept talking about this relationship. And Nikki, like, not in like an endearing and like caring way, but just kind of like, sounds like you just need to cut him off. Like, you know, turns out she does like home remodeling. Nikki, fast forward 5 years, Nikki buys a house, needs floors redone, needs her floors done, remembers this random conversation from this woman that she did not want to be having, and calls her. Girl gives her her like major discount at a better store than like where, like Home Goods or whatever. Home Goods, you don't get floors from Home Goods, from Home Depot or whatever. And it was just like, oh, you just never know okay, I was doing a background work when I first moved out here, doing this thing I did not want to be doing. It eats your soul sometimes. And so I met this guy doing that. He's a writer. He introduced me to this girl named LV. LV and I made a better tomorrow together. Thank you. It's just it's all leading up to this thing, you know? And also, have you ever met someone that you're like, hey, and I mean this in the most loving way, but like, you're like, you probably could have used a little more childhood trauma. Undercooked. Undercooked. You know what I mean? I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's just like, oh, there's nothing under there. There's like, I don't think that this person's had like the experience that is necessary to be empathetic to other people and compassionate because they don't, well, I don't know how else to say it, but undercooked in a loving way. Yeah. 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 Totally. I'm actually listening right now to, do you guys, Andrew Huberman? Okay, Andrew Huberman is he's like a neuroscientist, I think. I don't know. He's got a podcast and he did an episode with Rick Rubin, who's one of the greatest hit makers of I don't know, Rick Rubin, and they were talking about this. Wait, have you worked with him? Oh, not yet. Not yet. That's right. This guy's worked with the Beach Boys, right? The Beach Boys, Jay-Z, like everybody. And like, how does one person have this like mechanism? And he was talking about how, I'm going to say mechanism, that's just the absolute wrong word, but it's like he was like, he doesn't believe that creativity, it is in us, but it's also not in us. And it's maybe not localized. And there's this like creative cloud that you just tap into. He was like, I didn't know the rules, so I didn't know what not to do. And that just works, like people put themselves in this creative box. Like, this is what people are doing. Don't worry about what people are doing. You're chasing where lightning just struck. Can you tell my medicine just kicked in? I cannot shut up. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Samir. Yeah. The only thing yeah. No, I'm just saying the only thing that you know for sure is that every nothing is for sure. Everything changes, right? The things change, people change, life changes, environments change, economies change. Yeah, it's uh-huh, my computer's still dying even though it's charged because it's charging an iPhone charger, so I might have, like I think so because these are really good. Go with the flow. Speak with animals? What kind of a question? Obviously, speak with do you knew what the answer was for me? Oh my god. I'm sorry. This I how did I not immediately start with this? Okay, so so Link I wish I had my phone. It's over there. Link the other day was at Kimmel and there's a bunch of people outside and they're all like messing around with this thing behind the garbage can and like Death Cab for Cuties there and like Link's walking behind the he was like what is happening? For those of you who don't know, my husband is Snow White. Like he is the animal whisperer. Animals follow him. Crazy. This gigantic crow that's just kind of like running around. And Link looks at this crow and is like, oh, I think he might be hurt. And looks the crow in the eyes. And the crow walks over and lets Link pick him up. Fast forward to, okay, this is the first night we're staying at Nikki and Rice, and they are both gone. And we're like, don't be mad. We have a pet crow. They're like, what are you doing? Don't bring like a wild animal. I'm sorry. Sorry, we had to, but we had him in like this giant like crane box thing, and apparently we tried to get him to wildlife. They practically told us to like f off, and then so we're like feeding it and giving it water. He's letting me pet him. He's so cute, and then we got a hold of a shelter that took him yesterday morning. No, I want a pet crow so bad. I'm gonna train him out and bring me money. You know they do that. Have you guys seen those videos? Yeah, it's a real thing. That you can train wild crow. They're so smart. They're so smart. They can make tools. Like they're way more intelligent than people know. And they have like they've been studying their calls. They have like multiple calls for like various things, but there's some that they don't people like they don't know what that means. And they can mimic. They can mimic English. They can speak English. Okay. In console. He would know. Cool. I forgot. That's a good one. Happy to see you too. Man, this is such a vibe that I could keep going forever, but let's keep those questions for next time. There's really good ones. All right. Bye, Samir. Great catching up with you. What? You're just gonna drop it like that? Okay. She's gonna drop it like a black Mercedes and move right on out. You like travel to New York for friends' parties? You're such a good friend. I know. I know. Oh, I forget that you're like at New York. Yeah, yeah. For me, that's like a $800 plane ticket and yeah. Okay. Thank you. Will do. All right. Talk soon. Bye, guys. Dee-doo-boo, biddy-ba. Since you didn't get to see this